So this is an example of setting up an account in Salesforce. So from your home screen, you can click on an account. Then you can create a new one by clicking the new button. You need to give the account a name, which is the company name. It's always important to fill out as much of this information as possible. Don't worry about the account identifier and the parent account identifier. And the parent account identifier, just leave those blank, but anywhere else that you can provide any information. I believe this will be US dollars as a default for you, Richard, but if not, please click it to US dollars. Of course, any other information you want to put in here, the more you put in now, the better it is. And when you've filled out all that information, you just press save. So now that we have an account here, you can see up along the top here there's no contacts for this account, there's no activities, there's no opportunities or cases or attachments in here. So if you want to put a contact in for this account, you click on that and it scrolls down to the page and you add a new contact. Again, here you fill out as much information as you can. The more accurate data we have in, the better this tool will be. So this can be Mr. Jack Nobody, and because we've already attached this contact through an account, his account is already there. If you were setting up a new contact and you hadn't put in the account, you click this button and it shows you can change the search and press go, but we don't need to do that. Again, put it in US dollars if yours is not. Fill out as much of the information here as possible and you can save it. So now we have Mr. Jack Nobody of Nobody Incorporated. The account is Nobody Inc. The name of the contact there is Mr. Jack Nobody. So if you were to get an account, if you were to get you had an opportunity with Mr. Jack Nobody and you wanted to put it in the system, you can click here on accounts once you're in the contact Jack Nobody. So you put an opportunity in here, where's opportunities here, and click new opportunity. Again, the opportunity has to have a name, so we'll just call it test number 1. Just double check the account number's right. We'll say he's existing business. Same applies wherever you can fill in information. Where there's a red tag there, it's a mandatory field. Other fields are not mandatory. Where you see a little magnifying glass, it allows you to look up information. You can. There's no campaigns at the moment, but if there were campaigns, you could search one in there. Again, fill out as much information as you can. You'll need a close date, so we'll put that in for May 20th, and a stage qualification. And then you save this one. So now we have an account of Nobody Inc. A contact there. You can have multiple contacts per account, but we've set up one for Mr. Jack Nobody, and we have an opportunity to sell to Mr. Jack Nobody. So what we can do here in this opportunity is we can add the products that we have suggested or provided as a solution to Mr. Jack Nobody. So we come down here to products, which you just scroll down, or you can link to it from up there, and then you add a product. Now this opens up the products list. Now there's over 2,000 products in here because there's so many variations on our pumps. So you can either put the actual the actual product code in here and search by that. But if you're unsure of what it would be, there's filters here, so you can look at, for example, there's you can choose one by plunger size, and you can say it has to equal 1 inch, for example, and it brings up all the 1 inch plunger size pumps that we have, and you can scroll through there or add more filters. For this example, we'll just pick the top 2, and once you've selected them, you press the select button. Here you have to fill in how many of each you'll provide, so there's one of those, we're selling one of those. This price that comes up is the price from the sales price book. It can be overwritten um, where appropriate, but I guess what shows in here is the actual standard list price, and it should be in US dollars for when you log in as yourself. You can put the date in. The product description is not required for these standard products. You can put a product description in for non-standard products, but we'll do another example like that a little later. So once you've put the quantity in and you're happy with the sales price, you click Save, and then we're still back on this opportunity for Nobody Inc. You can see that you've added these 2 products, the quantity of them, there's the sales price. It's actually in AUD dollars. That's because I'm an AUD, an Australian dollar user, but for you it should come up as US dollars. And this has basically provided an opportunity for you that if it was to close, then you could actually build a quote based on this. But I'll do a separate one for quotes in just a moment.